Hi guys, today is Deep Thoughts on Narcolepsy with Billie. Just kidding. I think it's going to be a little bit of deep thoughts. I have no idea what it's going to be like. I'm just going to keep going through this video. You know, sometimes I might get excited, or I might get down or sad or be like, oh, this is poor me, I have narcolepsy. But we're going to keep doing it. So this weekend I was doing my normal recovery from the week of working, and I got an email saying that Flygare's new book Wide Awake and Dreaming came out, and it was really good. At the beginning of the book, I had a lot of laughs, and I was just like, man, this girl really knows, you know, has gone through the same things I have. A lot of narcoleptics have the same experiences. We just have a different story. So as I was going through the book, I found some quotes, in it, and I highlighted them on my handy dandy Kindle here. They just really had me going. They had me thinking, and I kind of want to share some of them with you. Here's that first quote. It goes like this. I'd never been in awe of standing. I've never closed my eyes and thought, this is special and worth celebrating. This was a form of freedom only experienced from the knowledge of what it was like to have these things taken away. Deep. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say here. I never thought of it that way. I mean, I have my moments where I feel like, you know what, maybe I'm not experiencing any symptoms right now. I feel amazing. And you know what? This is special. It is worth celebrating. Those times are the best. This one says, how was it that the fake world seemed so much more real to me than reality? Story of my mornings. I mean, especially when it involves a phone and you have a conversation with somebody on the phone and it seems so real. Then later in the afternoon you're thinking, why hasn't this person called me or texted me? Like, we talked for a long time last night. And then go to look at your phone history and then there's no phone call, no text from last night, and it's just really weird to have these realities and a hallucination. Like, I think that they're real. They're not. Here's my other quote from the book. It occurred to me that we were caught in a cycle of misunderstanding, but if no one spoke up about the real condition, how would the cycle break? Yeah, I am so like this. I need to tell people more about narcolepsy. I know I make these videos, but in everyday life, when people see me on the street and they haven't seen me in a few years, they go, Billie, how did you lose all that weight? And I make excuses. I don't tell them the real reason. I say I got on a new medication and I'm a lot healthier now. Sometimes I tell them that I have narcolepsy, but without explaining narcolepsy, I could be telling them that I have dingly-doogly-doop disease and they have no idea what that is either. I need to explain my narcolepsy, not just say, I have narcolepsy, I take a new medication, which is pretty much how I walk down the street these days. Alright, here comes a long one. These drugs were not a cure for my narcolepsy, nor did they normalize me by any means. However, they did help me to achieve a much higher quality of life. Without these treatments, my life would have been entirely under the control of cataplexy and pervasive sleepiness. This was the reality of my condition, that I had never fully lived, since I was lucky enough to start treatment just as my symptoms were becoming truly disabling. Thus, I tried to balance my frustrations with these drugs with my appreciation for their existence. Woo! Story of my evening. Every time I see those orange bottles, I think, great. I have narcolepsy. I remember this. I have to do this every night for the rest of my life, and I hate it, and I hate the side effects. But at the same time, when somebody asks me, well, maybe you could take different medications, I think to myself, please no, don't take them away. Do not take them away. I would die. Please do not take them away. So it's that struggle, and it's very real. And I don't like the struggle either. The last quote is very short. It says, my Xyrem in the book, and that is influential because who says that about their medication? No one says my simvastatin or my metoprolol. Only people with narcolepsy, we say my Xyrem or my Provigil, or however you say it. I don't know what that medication really does. Sorry. Well, I should know since I read the book and she talked about it a little bit. It's just so funny how I talk about my Xyrem shipment, my Xyrem at night. Shouldn't I just say Xyrem, or shouldn't I say my medication? I don't know. I just think it's funny how we all are so tight with this medication that we call it mine, like it's my friend. It's my lifeline is what it is. So I hope that I don't get in trouble from this video. Maybe I should email Julie and ask her permission before I do this. If I don't, Julie, I am truly sorry for taking the quotes and reading them. I don't know what to do. I'm just kidding. I probably will have emailed her before this goes out. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I mean, how we are all so similar and that we have the same experiences and the same emotions and the same frustrations as each other. And it's just, you know, it's an ongoing struggle. Rest of our lives, we'll help each other through, maybe. I hope. Maybe I'll see you at a Narcolepsy Network thing sometime. Peace, guys. It was awesome.